Why are you sounding to mine?
You done?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Okay.
It's on the back of it. Okay.
Not sure how this is gonna turn out, but hey.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In them,
Not sure how this is gonna turn out, but hey.
blessed are the righteous, the light.
How's the audio? How's the audio? Cool. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a while since my last video.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
If you can't tell, I am playing Dragon Age Inquisition, my favorite gaming series. Me being the big geek I am. Now, I know what you're thinking. Spake! Please tell us you're not gonna go and do what you did with Origins and not upload a second video. No, I'm gonna be playing this one all the way through, including the DLCs. I look like, if you know me, you know that I love Dragon Age Origins. 2 not so much, but it wasn't a bad game. Well, I mean, it was, but it wasn't compared to a lot of others. And of course I love Inquisition, and I'm just waiting for the next one to come out, you know, like everyone else. Now, what bits of trivia that show up, I guess I'll explain, or some returning characters, my thoughts on them. Gameplay's on casual. I'm not gonna go try too hard. Now here's the best kicker to this. The account I'm using is linked to a 2016 account, one I haven't used since 2016. Meaning, I forgot how my world state was. I have no idea how much is going to be changed. So I just finished another profile on the default world, and I was like, okay, let me bring in my custom world state, and I saw that I haven't touched it since 2016. And I'm using an account that I don't typically use, and that's raw. So, hey. Come in, sit down. Just relax with me. I have no idea how long this will be. But I'm sure it'll be great, fun, and joyous. Now, as for my... Thank you, random people. Anyway, as for my plans on what I plan doing, I do have my romance route planned out. Everything will be centered around that. Sadly, it won't be Cass. As you can see, I'm female. Meaning the elf. The great Sira. It makes me very uncomfortable to say that and romance in the same thing. Get the idea. We'll be calling her Buttercup. Yep. Using Varric's nickname. We'll get to that when we get to that. Right here, I'm gonna drop to my knees! Ah!
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
Thank you, Cass.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Yeet!
Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
I'm not the best at character creation, but that's what I got. I know. I'm sad. I'm a sad person. Still trying to find out my opening too. I thought of a simple Briviet. I've also thought of nepping, because if my PlayStation avatar isn't making it clear, I love Neptunia. Neppy neppu nep nep. So that video time to nep stuff up. Time to nep up my channel. Get behind me. Well, stay behind me.
Stay behind me.
There you go. I've played this game like 100 times with different modes, but all of them were from a different world state. This one I haven't touched since 2016, so things ought to be juicy. Very juicy.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now.
Alright.
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless.
Alright, two things Bill, which is fun.
I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
I'll explain that here in a sec.
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
At the forward camp, or fighting. We are on our own for now.
Now, what I was referring to was, you know, when Cass put her sword away and you hold the shing sound? Swords wouldn't have had that. Those sheaths would have had a fall on the inside, and it would go in soft. If anything made that shing sound, means the blade was scraping against something, it was probably dulling it. And if you can't tell, she doesn't even have a sheath, so some of that gaming magic. I'm a big geek, by the way, you'll see that as all of my playthroughs go along.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Oh yeah, you'll see later on,
They can take you.
I don't get a lot of skills like this. No, I go for passives. So Don't go complaining, hey, you should get some more cool skills. Forget that. I'm also going to be aiming for an assassin class.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
If you can't tell, that's my combat style. I like going for the support, long-ranged characters. And then I aid support. Lots of damage, that's what I'm here for. I'll probably grind and do the non-important missions off-screen. I'm mostly just gonna be getting story.
They're falling from the breach.
Oh yeah, I'll probably be doing the DLCs before I finish the actual game. I'm willed like that, maybe. You'll see. It's hard to explain. Wait for it. Wait for it. Alright. Already have my character set up too. I'm gonna be the damage dealer. Cassandra is gonna be my tank. Dorian will probably be my mage. And Sarah will be my marksman. You know how weird it is when you have a sibling that has the same name as the in-game character?
Close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
It's a will.
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Alright, bring it, you daft tits. That's Varric. I'll explain about him in a sec.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
yours.
You mean this?
You mean this?
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning
Music.
it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue
Storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along. Varric's one of my favorite characters. Appearance made in Dragon Age 2. He was main companion to Hawk. And of course his crossbow, Bianca.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means
I kept that mug from killing you while you will step. Yeah, while you slip. Thank you.
Then I owe you my thanks.
Thank me if we manage to close the breach without killing you in the process. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well, Bianca's excited.
Yippee-yay!
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Fun story about Solus. He's the bald elf. He reminds me of someone. I'm not gonna say names, but he reminds me very much of someone. Kind of scales me. Especially considering who Solus is in the game. Oh yeah, before we keep going, I will say...
Demons ahead!
Shut up,
Glad you
Solus.
brought me now, Seeker?
There are a total of 4 races that you can play as in the game. Humans, dwarves, and elves. Humans aren't my favorite, but they're standard. Dwarves are my favorite, and have a magic defense. Elves are my second favorite, and have a ranged defense. Humans are my third favorite, classic, standard, good for balanced gameplay. Also get 2 extra attribute points when you level up. Then there are the Kunari. When you see a Kunari, you'll see, it'll be Iron Bull. That's going to be the first one you are going to see. Right. Taunt you. Magic you up. Missed me. Thank you. Wait, you're not done with him. I knew that was too fast. And dang it. That was my fault, but it was Cassandra's as well.
One down.
Yeah, I think Iron Bull is one of my favorite characters in the game. My only problem with him is I probably won't bring him out much. I might.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story. That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Yeehaw. Yeah, I might bring Iron Bull instead of Cassandra later on. I'm not expecting anyone to actually watch this, by the way. If they do, good on them. You get to watch my embarrassment. I'm surprised he didn't get aggro on me. One of the most hardest things on Hill is keeping aggro. I swear. Or keeping from getting aggro. I'll play a mage.
I hope Liliana made it through.
Hang on.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
So I'll play a mage, and just because I'm up front and the first one to go in, I immediately get aggroed, and it makes me very upset. Not a problem when I'm a warrior when I'm playing casts on my other profiles, but still. Yeah, fun fact, the only character I ever played other than myself is Cass for some reason. I will occasionally Barrick. The only person to have a crossbow. Which is funny because in Origins everyone had crossbows. And then Dragon Age 2, Isabella had that small one.
They keep coming! Help us!
That was my fault. Not very intelligent on my part.
Hurry! Use the mark!
Yeah, I had a podcast with another YouTuber, Night called Bon today, and I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood to stream.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
So yeah, that's why I'm here.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Ah! Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo.
Order me, you are a glorified clerk.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Alright, to be clear here. What he says, the Chantry, that's basically this game's version of the Church. And Justinia is the Divine, who is basically the Pope, but if the Pope was female. That clear it up? Yep, good. Breach.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough for your trial. Whatever happens, happens now.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
Yeah, leave it to me and just go the most direct path. If you're hearing a constant sound in the background, that would be my air conditioner. Alright guys, this is gonna suck for you, but I need to go and get something out of the kitchen. I will be back here in a sec. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. I had to go pour myself a cup of tea and get me a little coconut snack. Coconut nest. I have no idea what that is. Oh, tastes good though. But yeah, I have like an air conditioner on and everything. Cause where I'm living, I've been like getting temperatures up to like 96 degrees. Anyone who might live in Texas or something, or Florida, California, whoops, sorry, sucks for you. Or anyone that lives out of country, I'm not. I'm not someone who's gonna judge because you're not American. My family's diverse anyway. Uphill, you're about to meet Cullen. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? That's one other reason why I chose this path. Cullen is... Thanks, Varric.
We mustn't seal it if we have
Solus.
to get past.
Cullen actually showed up in Origins, and a lot of people won't notice that because it's kind of like a small section. You can even hit on him if you're a mage at the Origins. Origin for mage. Open moth flying around. Leave me be, moth. You have no power.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope
Let's hope it walks on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoners' doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try my best.
That's all we can ask. The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
Yeah, my favorite characters are the rogues, though, between Sarah, Varric, and Cole. One of my favorite ones. But don't get me wrong, I love Iron Bull, I love Cassandra, and I love Dorian. I hate Vivian. Solus is unique to me, because you want to hate him, but you can't.
What's left of it?
That is where you walked out of the faith, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Thanks for the input, Cass.
Is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
You know, I wish they had a voice actor that had a Scottish accent. I think Scottish accents are hot. Everyone else likes British, but I like, well, English, but I like Scottish.
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
There's a hunter on here that you could randomly meet. She has a Scottish accent. It's amazing.
This stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Disregarding the rest, red lyrium actually showed up in Dragon Age 2.
That is Divine Justinia's voice.
Which I know what it's all about, but I won't talk about that till I get to the DLC. It's the one that's a deep roads. I forgot which one it was. Descent, I think.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
I was snacking on a coconut nest.
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Kill her. Now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she? Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
I like how they do the demons on here, because most games they try going for demons or like these beings from hell. But no, on here it's like demons are just spirits that are corrupted and like warped. Solus can explain it better. That's why I like Solus, because he has a passion for the Fade and spirits and demons. I just don't like him because I'll keep that to myself.
Now!
Alright, let's show this piece of shite what we do here in America. That made me sound very racist. No offense to anyone who's not in America.
We must
I don't have that many subscribers anyway. Like, even compared to my friend Nightcore Bonbon, he has like 100-something subscribers, I think. An Extreme Killer, I think he has a little more than 100. I'm not sure. I don't keep track of that type of number stuff. But you know, those small YouTubers, especially compared to people like Jack and Malt, but compared to me though, with my puny 14 subscribers, it's kind of sad. But you know, they've been walking at this much longer than I have. I've only had this YouTube channel less than a year. And I'm still trying to improve on what I do. And I'll get there. Maybe. Like, I don't do YouTube for money or anything. I'm bored. Nothing else to do. on a cough pill. Blech. One reason why I'm doing this stream is actually to help promote Nightcore Bonbon's podcast. Well, the Chodecast. I'm not sure what we're going with. It was like, we had a bunch of names for it. I didn't pay attention to which one won. But still great. Yeah, I'm gonna be in the podcast too. I think you said Saturday. It's gonna be every Saturday. I still need to get more details about it. I'm being an idiot. I need to get this. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we tell a lot of jokes and crap. It's pretty fun. If you won't, go back and watch the Fortnite stream that we did. I want to say today, but it's like 1 something, so technically it was yesterday. No, I just have this funny feeling that just because my PlayStation avatar is Neptune from Neptunia, I want to get, like, copyright reasons. Which, I'm not sure how fair that would be. You would think that they would have a system to protect against that.
Now, seal the rift.
Then again,
Do it.
I actually did a stream, not a stream, but I did a video about Neptunia not too long ago. Well, it was a long time ago, but in terms of videos. I'm also going to be explaining the races on here and my ideas on them. I don't think Dragon Age gets the love it deserves, which is a shame. Because yeah, it has a big fan base and a lot of people play it, but I don't think too many people talk about it. I mean, not compared to these other games. But yeah, I'll probably do the next Elder Scrolls 6 when it comes out. I'll probably be doing a stream on that too. But that's like a year away, maybe more, maybe less. I didn't pay attention to E3.
Oh, I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
All right. One thing you should know about elves is that, for the most part, they were enslaved by humans. Dalish clans exist, and they're elves that decide to not live under human rule. Yeah, my facts aren't all the way straight. Keep that in mind. Don't judge me if I get things wrong. And my idea on the elves is they're not as perfect as other series. Look at Lord of the Rings. You see the elves on there are all like high and mighty, noble beings. I mean, on Hill, you have glimpses of that when you get to the ancient elves, but even then, it's nowhere near that level. Plus, on Hill, they just look cute.
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us.
The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
I guess one way you could say that elves are like the Native Americans back in the 1800s of America. You know, they used to be slaves, but now they're free. But there's still racism. I myself, I have no problem with other people like that. I mean, my cousin's literally black. Got Mexicans in the family. Irish, Scottish, English, Native American. My family is pretty diverse, which I had that luxury of growing up with such a diverse family. So I don't see the problem with stuff like that. Religion and skin color and race doesn't bother me and doesn't act as a border for me personally.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
I've done eat like 3 of these coconut nests and I'm eating a 4th one right now. You're probably picturing me a fat kid on a couch wearing like a tank top with sweat. No, you're wrong. I'm a fat kid on the floor on this nice carpet leaned up against the wall with an air conditioner above me. That's what I am. I'm fat. Athletic though. I can do handstands, back bends, play football. I'm your average jock. Some of the DLC items. I'm not gonna whale most of it though. I will be using the daggle. Nah. I'm gonna rather have that compared to a lot of things. Like, not the biggest fan of this armor design. I'll be using that. Cassandra can have that, I guess. At all? I actually missed the Dragon Age Origins mechanic. You know, when if you are a warrior, you can use a bow, crossbow, dagger, swords, and the same thing if you were a rogue. Heck, you could even do that if you were a mage, as long as you had the right stats or the right specialization. They really cut down on that. I don't know why. Might be because the fighting animations they have compared to what they used to. But I wish they would return that, you know, more diversity in your classes, more creativity. It's snow everywhere, it's ice, snowing, and here I am, barely wearing any top. And nice abs though, nice belly. Might be asking, why would I design my character to be a ginger? Well, simple, gingers are hot.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
Now,
That isn't Chancellor Roderick.
I'm not sexist, but I do have my views. Such as, take games like Terra, for example. I love playing Terra I like Blade and Soul a lot more, but nah. But you know, I love Terra, and the game still needs bulk. But you notice a lot of classes are closed off to males, and most of them are open to females. And if you pay attention, that elves on there are huge breasted and crap. And it makes me sort of angry, especially since the bikini armor, which is like legendary. It's not practical. Like even on like Dragon Age Origins, they had like breastplates and all that. They had like breasts into the plates, which they make a joke with the dialogue in here with Iron Bull comments to Cassandra on how one good hit to those and it would be a bloody mess. You know, enough of my opinions though. I just think that everything should be evenly. Like this is alright. And I say that because it's not overdoing it. Because you go back on Hill, and you have that, which is, you know, slightly more leather and stuff. It's a higher defense than that, which is at 69, this is at 91. And even this, which is at 73, which looks like it would protect more than that. But let's be honest, I'm not sure if that would protect that much. I'm no expert or anything, but still. It makes sense that that protects more than that. When games like Terra are like, hey, put this bikini on, now you're the strongest in the game. That's enough of my views.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
Italy, one thing that's funny is that Liliana right there
You and many others
has had a lot of character development.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine called to
Like in Origins, she was soft-hearted, believed that she was chosen and crap like that.
All a coincidence.
But now,
Providence. The Maker
holding
sent her to
spy
us
master
in our
who's willing to
darkest hour.
kill to get what she wants. I'm going with the as far as my theme goes, like I'm going for the religious, but not sure if you're chosen type of thing.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide.
We lost everything then. Out of nowhere, you came.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
Boom.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers, and now no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
And here comes the Inquisition is born scene that every game seems to have, not necessarily with the Inquisition, but you know, some cool scene demonstrating a valiant walk with some cool music in the background. I always loved the Dragon Age soundtrack though, so I'm just gonna be quiet through this part now. You look at this Olmo and you're like, oh, that does not match that Gingel. I'm used to Dorian being here. He'll show up eventually. Well, no, I'm wanting to start off with the Templars this time. Which I'm probably not going to be nice to them, by the way. Apothecary, yeah.
Sacred. Huh. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
My thanks for...
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adam. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do.
How do I go about...
Just take this.
Yeah, like if dialogue's not main to the story and I've heard it a bunch of times, I'm probably just gonna skip it.
Just fine.
And actually, a fun fact about Solus is that his romance option, which can only really be accessed through being an elf, so I can't do it. But his romance option, I feel like, has the most impact on the story and how the game ends.
Of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
I would have suggested a griffin, but sadly they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
The kind who makes the world a better place.
It isn't always that easy, but I wish you luck. I will stay there, at least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a maiden.
Cassandra trusts you.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
You know, one of my most favorite scenes from Dragon Age Origins is there was this one part in Redcliffe that if you skipped it just right, you have the Arl's wife, I forgot her name, and Tegan, and if you skipped it just right, Tegan would say the king is dead, and if you skipped it right there, it would skip over to the next dialogue, to where the Arl's wife would say, "Oh, thank the Maker," and it was personally hilarious to me. Head over the Varric real quick.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
None of this shit should have happened.
You don't know the half of it. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Any of my manga readers out there, One Piece just updated. Chapter 911. That's terrible. Oh, random people keep checking into the stream and leaving. That's a bad impression on my part, isn't it? Oh well.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentecost might try to acquire a suitable mount that must benefit his bands.
I'm not actually gonna make that. Getting notifications out the arse.
You need something? Let me know.
Right.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well. Blah 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 blah. Have any designs? There we go. Goodbye.
Right.
Thank you. Fun fact about this little scout coat is it's well, not the exact same, but it's almost the same design as the starting outfit you get as a mage. Except those little lock-picking tools are replaced by a book. Orange or white? Orange highlights my hair. Let's go with it. Cold resistance. Yeah. There we go. Sure. Go with it. Modify armor. There we go. It gives me ranged defense.
Good.
Not gonna bother with my weapons. I'm not really a weapon boy. 67. Not as much as this, but I'm all right with it. Only salt and attacks will break these. Who all else do I have? Gonna go ahead and get this uphill. I would say it's hidden, but it's not hidden, not really. Yeah. Doesn't even help me. It helps mages. I mean, technically it can help if you drink it. I'm actually not sure. Can non-mages drink lyrium potions? Who knows? But if I'm not mistaken, I want to go ahead and check real quick. Attributes. Yeah, the thing, it says increases attack for mages only, but it says and burial damage bonus. But it doesn't say mages only after that. You'd think it would say mages only, like, you know, making it obvious. But hey, maybe it helps. Like, maybe if you're a rogue or a warrior and you drink it, it helps with burials. Although burials aren't actually that big of a problem. You deal with those pretty easy. Once again, random people coming in and out of the stream. It's actually amusing and sad to watch, because I know I'm not good enough. I'm not actually crying. One thing I want to bring up though is the mounts in this game. A lot of people will give a lot of hate to the mounts because they don't actually help with speed. I mean, they didn't in Skyrim either. Why are you over here? The blacksmithy's over there. Get back over there, Harriet.
Come on, you've seen our mounts. Most of them should be pulling plows.
But yeah, like on Skyrim, though they were slow, but they could climb up 90-degree mountains. On Hill, they're not anything really special except to look cool. Yet for some reason, did I get myself stuck? Uh-oh. That's not good. Help! I have no idea how I'm gonna get out of this. How did I get in to begin with? Okay, there we go. That had me a little bit worried. Like, this game isn't perfect. Let's admit that. Well, the thing is, I gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here in a sec. I gotta get up early tomorrow. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill this in.
No, my lady, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Moss. Oh, Thrin, if you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in. What? Wait, here, take a look.
Thank you. Get in my way. How do I not have 5 iron? Did I not get 5 iron?
If you find anything we need, let me know.
I call bullcrap on that. That can be easily ratified. I'm gonna go get the iron to finish this before I get off. Once I start something, I really try to finish it. It's weird. I'm weird, I'm odd, I'm... Should be some appeal.
I don't see why we need full siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, recruit. But if someone comes to
Topaz.
lay siege to
I'm
us,
looking for iron.
perhaps it will be best for us to have
That's a
some
book,
means to
but might as well get it for EXP purposes.
Sorry, sir.
I keep saying EXP when all I have to say is XP. Come on. Usually you can get iron to spawn. Okay, mage crap. I'm not a mage. At least not in this one. I have awful luck. Once again. Stuff I can use. Not really. I don't usually bother with low level rings and accessories. You know when you play a game and what usually spawns? Like typically I can find iron in those bags and stuff, but when you actually try to record or do something that needs iron, it's not there. Oh. You. Yeah, my last playthrough I kinda let him die on accident. I mean I tried to save him, but because movement speed in stealth mode is fast all. That's one argument about the mounts people keep making is with I want to think Silk Dalt. It's a dagger that you can buy later on in the game, and it increases your stealth speed, like the speed you have when you're in stealth, by 50%. I think I might be getting the percentage wrong. But yeah, if you have that and you walk around normally in stealth mode, you go faster than when you have a horse. I think the horses look cool. Better proportioned than remember Assassin's Creed 3 when those horses had the most tiniest, thinnest arms? Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna be getting off hill. There will be an episode 2, don't worry about that. Today's Thursday. I might get it tomorrow. I'll try to put a notification video on Hill when we have a podcast on Isaac's channel. That's all I can really think of right now. Yeah, that should be it. I'm gonna not really grind, but get more power, level up. Yeah, I guess it would be grinding. I won't be getting the next big pulse in Redcliffe. I won't record until Val Royale. Yeah. So you won't have to worry much about that. Next episode, I'm going to be leveling up stuff off camera. Well, off stream. And I won't be... So next time you see me, I'll probably have different armor. And different weapons and crap like that. But, yeah, I'm going to start recording again when I get new partners and that such. You'll see, you'll see. Leave it to me. Until next time, this is Spake-Saga. And I'm always watching you. Das Vidania.